Look guys, not everybody's going to have a certain style, but everybody should have a certain style. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 tips on how to dress better than other men. So if that's something that you're needing help on, let's get started. So tip number 1 is going to be, you should dress for the occasion. So again, a lot of people will say that, yeah, you can wear this, you can wear that, it doesn't really matter where you're going. People like my girlfriend will always say, I feel like I'm overdressed or I feel like I'm underdressed. But think about it, if you're feeling overdressed, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That just means you have good style and things like that. Now, if you're underdressed, that can potentially be a bad thing depending on what situation and where you are. So dressing for the occasion is a perfect balance between overdressed and underdressed. Perfect balance in between there. So if you're going to go ahead and go to a concert or sporting event, you're not going to dress in a tuxedo, of course. Whereas if you're going to prom, you're not going to dress in jeans and t-shirt. So you have to find where your balance is and dress for that occasion. Whereas if you're going to a picnic in the summertime, you of course want to go ahead and put on a t-shirt, maybe put on some linen items because it helps with the heat, and maybe some shorts with some white sneakers so that you look good and presentable for the summer with a cap. So dressing for the occasion is going to help you accentuate your style and allow you to fit into every scenario that you're in. Tip number 2 is going to be invest in quality pieces. So rather than going to a store such as Forever 21 or H&M, where yes, their style pieces are trendy and in style, however, those pieces typically don't last, and after a couple of washes, the fabric will start to fizzle out. It'll look a little overstretched. If you buy something like a t-shirt from there, as an example, you're going to notice around the collar that is going to start looking overstretched, which is not a presentable look if you're trying to look nice, dapper, and presentable. Investing in those quality pieces is going to, yes, cost a little bit more in the short term, but in the long term, those pieces at the same time are going to last you a lot longer than the cheaper pieces were. As an example, if you bought a $5 white plain t-shirt from Walmart, let's say, yes, it's only $5, and yes, it'll last you a good 1 or 2 washes before it shrinks or anything else like that. Whereas if you bought something like a $30 white plain t-shirt, you know the difference. You're going to feel the fabric is going to feel a lot nicer and is going to last a lot longer with multiple washes and drying. That is a quality piece. Making sure that it fits you right, it looks good on you, and it actually lasts. So rather than investing in something that's not quality, spend a little more so that you get more of the bang for your buck in the long term. Don't think just short term. Invest in the long term so that you get your dividend of your quality items. Tip number 3 is going to be focus on the colors. So depending on the season is the colors that you should be focusing on. So something like summer, you want to go ahead and focus on more bright colors, something like orange, yellow, light green, things like that. Whereas in the fall, you want to focus on more like dark green, a darker shade of orange, or even brown. So getting that contrast depending on the season is going to make you look more in season. Whereas if you're wearing something bright yellow during the fall, it's not going to make you look bad, but at the same time, it's going to really be like that person is not necessarily in season with what they're wearing. And again, no one is going to let you know anything. No one is going to really nitpick your style like that. But if you want to really take your level of style to the next level, differentiate yourself from other men, you want to dress in style with depending on the season that you're in. Focus on the colors that look good on your skin. Do a little bit of research to see what those colors are, and then choose and pick different style options for you on the season. Tip number 4 is going to be take care of your clothes. So again, going back to another tip, like I said a moment ago, invest in quality pieces. So taking care of your clothes is going to really take it to the next level in terms of how long they'll last. So if you're someone who is disorganized or doesn't really take care of their clothes, a plain white t-shirt, even if it's quality, it'll get dirty, it'll get stained, and then if it's always on the ground or you always just throw it somewhere and be like, yeah, I'll pick it up later or I'll organize later, that's not gonna cut it because it's going to get dirty in some way, shape, or form. Rather than always, as soon as you do laundry, it always goes to where your designated spot is for your t-shirts. That's going to really allow it to really take form and shape, keep it nice, crisp, and clean for when you are going to wear it. So don't be disorganized and things like that with your clothes. A lot of guys are. I've personally never been, thankfully, but you always want to go ahead and organize and keep your clothes clean. So read the label. So some items you're going to wash it a specific way and you're going to dry it a specific way. Not each item is designed specifically for all, if that makes sense. So really take the time to see the pieces that you're purchasing, look at the labels, and go accordingly. And tip number 5 is going to be develop a wardrobe centered around your lifestyle and daily activities. So for me, I have quite a bit of gym clothes because, hey, I'm a fitness coach, meaning that I'm always in the gym recording content, exercising, or anything else like that. So for me, I need a lot of gym clothes. I'm not going to wear jeans to the gym, for example. But at the same time, I have a right balance between regular clothes and gym clothes because I want to have clothes that fit around my body frame. So I want to make sure that I look good and presentable. Not the type of person that necessarily wants to really show off all their muscles like this, which on occasion I typically do. But hey, I'm proud of my progress. But at the same time, if you're going to be outside of the gym, I know that for gym bros, it's currently in style to wear something oversized, like an oversized t-shirt, which covers up your pump. But I'm not much of a fan of that. I like really showing off my progress. I like for someone to be like, whoa, that guy works out. He takes care of his body. I love that because it shows a level of discipline that a lot of people don't have. And that's not saying that you're better than that person. Everybody's equal. But what you want to focus on is really making sure that you're taking care of your physique so that you can use that for your wardrobe and really level that up to the next level. So pick certain pieces that you're going to use, that you know you're going to use, whether it be work, dating, relationships, career, or anything else. So if you're going to go ahead and go to a concert and you're looking for a specific merchandise shirt, think about it. How often are you going to wear that shirt? If you're going to wear it often, definitely go for it. If you're going to wear it maybe once or twice, really think about if it's worth it or not, because most likely it's not worth it. You may like it, but how often are you going to wear it? So develop a wardrobe around your lifestyle. Don't pick and choose just if you like it right then and there. Really think about it in the long term. That way it saves you money and you are going to use all of your wardrobe pieces. So those are the 5 things that are going to allow you to dress better than other men and take your fashion to the next level. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, new videos every Tuesday, every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time in YouTube Shorts on the daily, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Ariel Osorio, signing out. Thank you.